History lesson. People think enslaved folks only worked the fields, but a whole lot of them were out here inventing the things that kept the country moving. Let me show you. This is Benjamin Bradley. At 16, while living in bondage at a Navy yard, he built a steam engine powerful enough to drive a warship. The Navy bought it for $5,000. He didn't see a dime. Benjamin Montgomery ran a plant and still ride with their ideas today. Their couplers link our freight. Their harpoons fed whole ports. Their propellers push riverboats just like they did a century and a half ago. And that little glow in your lamp? Lewis Latimer gave Edison the filament that made it practical. Edison got the patent. Latimer gave it life. These aren't side notes, they're the blueprint. Every time you flip a switch, ride a train, or this on our country, he shaped the whole field. He was the draftsman behind the Edison Company patents, the one who translated ideas into precise lines and measurements so they could stand up in court. In 1890, he wrote the first practical book on electric lighting, explaining to the public how this new technology worked and how to install it safely. His carbon filament let bulbs burn longer and brighter, thanks for payment. Latimer did earn wages for his drafting work, and his book sold copies, but there was no big payout for the carbon filament. Patents were largely held by the company, not the man, so the checks he brought home were modest, and that was that. Still, those wages supported his family, bought them a house in Queens, and let him keep creating. That kind of stability was rare for a black inventor in the 1800s. So it's enslaved and formerly enslaved people came up with groundbreaking tools. A mechanical corn planter that boosted harvest, a new way to refine sugar that made factories safer and more efficient, even a dry cleaning method that let clothes last longer. People ask about other everyday items like those steel wool soap pads. Helpful, sure, but they were invented in 1917 by Edwin Cox, a white salesman of our own. Learning who actually built and imagined these things matters. It corrects the record, and it reminds us that ingenuity thrives even under oppression. Sarah Boone, Benjamin Montgomery, Mary Kenner, and so many more whose ideas shape the way we live. When you know their names, you see the past and the present more clearly. Share them, teach them, and keep the story going. So what about their families? Do you think they deserve compensation for the wealth those inventions still generate? Should there be reparations, royalties, something else? I'm curious how you see it. Drop your perspective. Agree, disagree. Let's have an honest conversation. Whatever your answer, the dialogue matters. It keeps the legacy alive and pushes us toward justice.